Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on in, come on in.
Walking in purpose.
Share this with someone in your circle of influence. If you would,
Walking
please share this in your circle.
Angela. Walking
good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in.
We got talent from the Lord, and we here to show the world.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
The talent that we have is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking with Angela.
I'll see if I can go live on TikTok this morning, trying something new, Know that y'all can support me if y'all have stars, if y'all want to send me some stars, y'all send me some stars out there. I tell you, I got put in the work, so now I can benefit. So if you guys want to support the things that I am doing over here at AAALAC, the Learn Authors Magazine, you guys can support with the stars. So I want you guys to support. I'm waiting to but it's available if you want to support. Know that you can. All you have to do is just hit some stars. Send your girl some love.
Show the world we're walking in purpose, yeah.
Trying to get ready to go live on TikTok.
We're walking in purpose, yeah. Walking with Angela to show the world. Ooh,
good morning, TikTok. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, TikTok. Hey. Come on in. Come on in.
Gonna show the world what we have.
Come on in, TikTok. Come on in. I am also live on LinkedIn and Twitch.
God say to you?
Streaming live on Facebook today.
You got to show the world. Don't you bury your talent.
I didn't want to do it on TikTok. So now it's playing somebody else's video. I'm trying to come on, TikTok. Get it together.
In purpose to change the world.
Hey,
TikTok.
I am back.
We want to
good
give
morning,
you
good morning. Good morning. Come on in the circle of influence.
We're walking in purpose, yeah.
It's Monday.
We're walking in purpose.
It's Monday. And we walking in purpose. I do not offer right to the music that's playing in the background. That is my intro to my Monday morning motivational show done by none other than Overseer Dr. Pamela Newton. Thank you. I called upon her and she answered.
Walking in purpose.
She went on, recorded it, and sent it back to me. And this is what it is. And I'm thankful for it this morning. So this morning, I thank you guys for tuning in to another half hour of Monday morning motivation. I am the Queen, Angela Thomas Smith, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in for just another episode. I thank God for this opportunity to be before you guys, and I do take it lightly that he gave me another chance, another opportunity to share his goodness, to share his greatness. He woke me up this morning. He started me on his way. He extended his grace and his mercy one more time, giving me the chance to get it right. So I'm here this morning For Monday morning motivation, half hour of power, I just want you to know that, hey, you have power. He's positioned you to be an overcomer by being a willing vessel to educate, empower, and encourage someone else through your resistance. Resilience is not by chance that you are here this morning. Know that it's not by chance. Know that you did not get dropped out of the sky. Know that it was part of the master plan. If you go back to Jeremiah 29:11, he said he had a plan for us, to prosper us, for us to be in good health, for us to have hope in a future. So as long as you stand on his word, know that it shall come to pass. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up with my destiny. Because Jeremiah 29:11 said he got a plan for me, a master plan for me. So I'm trying to catch up with that he has planned for me. So I want to encourage you guys to stay on course. Stay on the course. No matter what it looked like in the natural, because things are going to come. You got to know that things are going to come at you because the word already prepared us. He said the weapons are going to come. The weapons are going to form, but guess what? They will not prosper. They will not prosper. And every tongue that rises against you, guess what? They will be condemned. They will be condemned. I say every knee shall bow. And I thank God for this opportunity to be able to share with you guys, to be able to encourage you guys, to be able to push you into your destiny. Y'all, it's Monday. It is the first Monday in October. We're into a new month. Y'all, we only got 2 more months left in this year, and 2022 is over. So as you look back over your 2022, what have you done? What will your legacy be for 2022? Have you created a legacy for 2022? And are you ready to push forward into 2023? Are you ready to move? Are you ready to walk in all that God has called you to? Are you ready to walk in your purpose? Because you have a purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, if you still kind of wondering, what is it that I'm called to do? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? How you find out what it is that you're supposed to be doing? You got to tap into the one that created you, the one that know all about you. He know everything about you. He even knows the little small hairs on your head. He give them all a name. So guess what? If you listen to this, wherever you may be listening to it at, whenever you may catch it, whether you're catching it as a replay, whether you're catching it as a share, however you're catching it, know that it was predestined for you, preordained for you to hear this message on today, to remind you that you have purpose, to remind you that you didn't get dropped out of the sky, to remind you that, hey, if you stay the course, you can catch up with your destiny. Y'all, I'm excited about all that God is doing in my life. He steady opening doors and allowing me the opportunity to provide opportunities for those that support my platform. You know, and I get frustrated because I provide so many opportunities for individuals, and it's just like they're sitting down on their gifts. You know, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. You have to be warm. You have to have that down in the inside of you. But what I can suggest is that you tap into that's on the inside of you, y'all. Because my scripture, Genesis 2:7, if you go over and read it, it said that he breathed the breath of life into us. He don't have to get up every morning and breathe and perform CPR on us. Y'all, it's that breath that he breathed into us in Genesis 2:7 that allowed us to be able to get up this morning, that allowed us to be able to move and groove and to do the things that he's called and purposed us to do on this journey. Now, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you keep popping across my platform. You may pop in, you may pop out, you may jump on, you may jump off, but it's something that keep drawing you to it. So know that if he draw you to it, he going to see you through it. So whatever it is that he's drawing you to come to the platform to get, one day you're going to get it. And one day he's going to be able to use that to grow you, to develop you. Y'all, he's giving us all gifts and talents. He gives some of us 1, and he gives some of us 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of them he give you? You got to utilize it. You can't sit down on that. Because I tell you, you sit down on your gifts, you're not sitting down on Angela. You're sitting down on the one that created you. You sitting down on the one that gave you those gifts, the one that gave you those gifts, the ones that will make room for those gifts, the ones that will move people out the way for those gifts for you. that will put you in places that you never thought you would be in. Ain't nothing that somebody told me, something that I've experienced myself. Over these last 3 years, I'm telling you, the pandemic has taught me a whole lot. And it's given me an outlet and an opportunity to be in places that I never thought I would be. Dubai, from the comfort of my own home. Pakistan, from the comfort of my own home. All different parts of Africa, from the comfort of my own home. Touching, impacted, and encouraging lives. Somebody saw something in me that they thought was worthy enough to share with somebody else. And you are drawn to this platform today because God has seen something in you. And he wants to tap into that to allow you to be able to go forth and speak to the nations. No, you don't have to be no minister. You don't have to be the world's greatest motivational speaker, but God is giving you something. He's giving you a message. He's giving you something down in the inside of you that the world needs to hear, the world needs to see. See, it takes all of us to make this world go round. This world just don't go around on the elite or the celebrities or the ones that have money. It takes all of us to make this world go around. He's given us all a place in this world. He placed us all here for a reason. So what's your reason for this season? Find out what your reason is for this season so that you can move in it. Y'all, we in the last season. We're in the last half of this year. We're in the fourth quarter. It's time to finish strong. What will your legacy for 2022 be? And if you have not created a legacy for 2022, y'all, it's not too late. We got the rest of this month. We're 3 days into this month. We got what, 28 more days in this month, and then we got 2 more months, y'all, before this year is over. And you have the opportunity to finish strong. You have the opportunity to impact lives. You have the opportunity, whatever you are, whatever your situation is, you have the opportunity to come up out of it if you want to. You have the opportunity to go to the next level. It's in you because he's in you. Genesis 2:7. Remind yourself that breath that he breathed into you is a part of him that's on the inside of you. He's gifted you. He's given you gifts. He's given you talents. He's given you things that can take you to the next level. Move out the way and allow him to be who he said he would be in your life. Y'all, it's not by chance. It's not by circumstance. It's not by happenstance that you keep coming across my platform and you keep hearing this message. It was preordained from the creation of time. He knew that one day I was going to come out of my darkness. I was going to come out of my mess, and I was going to be able to be an inspiration and impact somebody else's life. And that's what he's waiting to do for you. Just as he done it for me, he'll do it for you. Because guess what? He has no respect of a person. So stop trying to be like people and be who he's called you to be. Because deep down inside, he's placed something in you. Allow him to stir it up so it can come forth. And you can be who he's purposed you to be in this season. Y'all, I get excited every morning when I get an opportunity to wake up and impact somebody's life. Y'all, when I lay down at night, I want to be empty. A lot of people come across my platform and they ask why I go so hard, why I do some of the stuff that I do. Some days I want to give up. Some days I want to throw in the towel because I feel like the things that I'm doing it's not touching lives, it's not reaching people, and people are not participating. So I want to give up sometimes. I want to throw in the towel sometimes. But I know that this is what God has called me to. He's called me to be an impact in people's lives. And he called me to do it through the E3 experience and the L3 movement. What is the E3 experience? He said, use all that you have gained to educate other people. He said, in everything that you've been through, he said, use it to empower those. He said, it's not by circumstance or happenstance that you endured. He said, but because you endured and you went through and you stayed the course, you are an example for those that are coming after you. So now you got to empower somebody. You got to empower somebody through your resilience. You can't give up. You can't throw in the towel. The enemy wanted you to. The enemy wanted you to a long time ago. The enemy been wanted you to quit. The enemy wanted you to throw in the towel when you went through domestic violence. The enemy wanted you to throw in the towel when you didn't think you had a purpose. But God, but the God that I serve, allowed me to endure domestic violence and walk out of the hospital 3 days after being shot point blank range with a sawed-out shotgun. I was able to walk out of the hospital only by his grace, only by his mercy, that I was able to do those things. But I tell you, the enemy is a lie this morning. The enemy is a lie this morning, and I refuse to give in. He keep playing with my technology. He don't want me to go live on TikTok, and he keep playing with my technology. He keep playing with my phone, keep aggravating, keep sending stuff. But you know what? I done told this enemy, he ain't got no authority over here. So you know what? I don't give up. I don't stop. I keep going. So you can keep throwing me off, and I just keep going back, because that's what's happened. I don't give up. And anybody that follows this platform know that. We don't throw in the towel. We don't give up. When the enemy comes, we go even harder. So now he over here, he really don't mess with my phone. But you know what? I'm going to let him have that. I'm going to let him have that little bit. And I'll just wait and go back. I'll just wait and go back live on TikTok a little later on. Because you know what? He gets no glory. He gets none of my energy. He gets none of that. And see, that's what some of us are doing. We're allowing everything else to have our energy instead of doing what he has called us to do. See, some of us, we get caught up in what everybody is doing around us instead of what God has called us to do. See, some of us, we forget about that we have purpose. We forget about that he called us to do certain things. And we allow the enemy to come in, and we allow the enemy to take over, and we allow the enemy to control us. Y'all, the enemy ain't got no power. Stop giving them power that he do not have. We give him too much power. Stop giving them power. See, he keep messing with my flow over here at TikTok, thinking that he gonna throw me off, but he ain't gonna throw me off. Because guess what? I'm ready for this. I've been on this journey now for a long time. And see, as I look back over my life, I'm finna be 48. Get ready to celebrate my 48th birthday, April the 1st, in 6 months, y'all. I'm going to be 48 years old. Yes, 48 years old. I've been through, I've endured. Everything that I've been through, everything that I've endured was to bring me to this season where he had me at right now so that I can help encourage you. So that I can educate, empower, and encourage you into your purpose. He said we overcome by testimonies. We overcome by the sharing of the testimonies. See, I've been begging people to share their affirmations for weeks now. Asking people to invest $7, y'all, $7.77 into themselves. See, there's nothing that I do for Angela. Everything that I do is for the building of the kingdom, y'all. I learned a long time ago that it wasn't about me no more. It wasn't about me no more. When I was laying on my deathbed, when I was laying on my back, I was laying on my backside, I couldn't get up, couldn't do nothing, Lord. He said, when I asked him to raise me up off my bed of affliction, and he rose me up off my bed of affliction, I said I will not sit down on his goodness. That I will not sit down. I don't care what happens. I don't care how many people come at me. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care. Because let me tell you something. They talked about Jesus. They're going to talk about me while I'm here, and they're going to talk about me when I'm dead and gone. Keep talking. At least I know I'm on the right track. At least I know I'm on the right road doing something. Because if I wasn't doing something, nobody would be talking. So I'm thankful for those talks. It's those talks that encourage me. It's those talks that push me into what God has called me to. Because I'm telling you, if somebody hadn't spoke ill of my name some years ago, I wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing now. But because you spoke ill of me then, you pushed me You pushed me, and I had no choice. But I thank God for forgiveness. I thank God for love, because guess what? Love covers. Love draws. Love covers a multitude of sin. Love is action. I'm telling you, when you get it, I'm telling y'all, if you're not connected to the L3 movement, get connected to the L3 movement. It's not just about Angela. There's a whole lot of people that's connected to the movement with their own brands, with their own message. But guess what? We're all moving under learn, love, and lead. Because guess what? In this forever evolving world, you always got to be willing to learn. Don't think that you get to a place to where you just above everybody and that you got these doctor statuses, you got all these different titles and all these different letters after your name and before your name and all this stuff. Don't mean nothing to me. Because at the end of the day, when we all stand before him, all that ain't going to matter. What is going to matter is that you do everything that he told you to do. That's the only thing going to matter. All these titles, all this extra stuff, all this material stuff that we trying to hold on to and grab hold to and acquire, ain't none of that going to matter, because when you're dead and gone, you can't take none of it to the grave. And when you stand before him, ain't none of that going to matter. So we out here chasing clout, we out here chasing dollars, we out here chasing all that. All that is good. But while you out here chasing all that, make sure you chasing the one that created you. And that you recognizing him in all that you do. Yeah, I had to learn that, because let me tell you what, I was so far lost and dark deep in my darkness. It was only by his grace and his mercy that I was able to come out, that I was able to see the light of day, that I'm able to do the things that I do today. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful on today. As I close, I hope that something that I've shared with you guys have been a blessing to you. And I pray that you will be blessed on this week. I pray that this week will be the best week of your whole year. I want you to finish strong. I want 2022. I want you to look back on 2022 and say 2022 was a good year. I want you to be able to look back on your life and say, hey, yeah, I may have went through some things. But guess what? I moved on to 2023. And I'm moving on to 23 with power. Because he's positioned you to be an overcomer by being a willing vessel to educate, empower, and encourage others through your resilience. It's that will and the will that would not let you give up, that told you that you was called to this, that he purposed you just for this moment, your resilience, because you could have gave in, you could have gave up, you could have threw in the towel. Now he wants you to serve. He wants you to be a servant. He wants you to be a leader for the building of the kingdom, y'all. That's what it's all about. So I want to challenge you guys. Y'all, we got 28 more days in this month. And then we got 2 more months in this year. Y'all, let's finish strong. You have an opportunity to impact lives. We have plenty of opportunities over on our platform, on AAALAC, Aspiring Authors Magazine, Black Women Authors, Black Authors Rock Community, Church Girl CEO, and all of the other communities that's connected to the platform. Y'all, I'm connected to a lot of platforms that I truly, truly believe in, that are impacting lives. They're not only educating, they're impacting lives, and they're encouraging others to do the same, to move from where you are, y'all. Y'all, it's all about that village. We're worrying about those little people. Y'all, it's so many people in this world. And the ones that are actually out here doing something, trying to impact. We are small in numbers, but it looks like it's a lot of us. But we're small in numbers. So sometimes we all got to learn how to come together and pull some resources from one another. We don't always have to be on our own doing stuff. That's why he said we are helpmates one to another. I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. Guess what? I need you just as much as the next person. Y'all, we supposed to be helpmates one to another. Let's learn how to help each other out, support each other, and not just going and sitting on each other's pages and just wanting to post and just wanting to tag each other. You tag me all the time, but do you share my stuff? I get so many tags. I get so many this and so many that. But are you sharing? You're asking people to tag and to share your stuff, but are you doing the same thing in return? Are we reciprocating what we're asking for? Because I know I give a lot. Not that I'm asking for anything in return, because I know who gives me. And I know who provides for me. Because I've given to people, and they forget that they owe me. And they walk around like it's okay. But it's okay, because I didn't forget, I won't forget, and don't ever need me again. Because guess what? You show me yourself, I remember you. You show me you one time, I remember you. But I always move in love, because love draws. But you don't have to show me you over and over, because I got who you was the first time. But I choose to move in love, because that's what I want to do. But I can love you from a distance. Remember that. I can love you from a distance, and that's what some of us need to learn how to do. Don't keep letting people walk over you. Don't keep letting people use you. Because, see, what people think is about me, trust me, you're not using me. Because guess what? I'm a seer, and I see you before you come. If you didn't know, I see you before you come. So I already know. I already know. Trust and believe, I already know. So don't think you're pulling the wool over my eye. Because I give because I see something in you. I see something in you. See, I move past the flesh. And I see that Jesus on the inside of you. I see that child on the inside of you. I see that person that needs help. That person that just want to be loved sometimes. So don't mind kindness for lightly and for weakness. Because guess what? You got a seer over here, baby. And I see you before you're coming. So don't think that you're getting over. I want to encourage you guys today. I have embarked upon a new journey in my life. I'm going to the next level, and I want to go to the next level. And I've decided that, I needed to do some things different in my life. I needed to tap into some different some different things. It's all about the leg. I don't have any kids, but I want people to be able to remember me and say that, hey, that lady did something that touched my life, that impacted me, that inspired me. And I want to be able to leave a legacy. So I've embarked upon something that I know that is going to create legacy for me and allow me the ability to see the world, to travel, to do some things that I said I wanted to do. The pandemic showed me a lot. And over this last year, I've experienced some things that, I didn't think that I should experience as the person, the woman of God that I am, and the person that I am, but I did. And every experience that I go through, it is to grow you. Know that these experiences is to grow you. They are not to hurt you, but to grow you. And I just want you guys to be encouraged on this morning. Blog Talk, my show on Blog Talk is getting ready to end. But, y'all, guess what? Guess what? I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. God loves you. That's why he gave me the opportunity to come before you and share these things with you guys. If you are available today at 12 p.m., I want you guys to join me on a Zoom and take this experience with you. Inbox me if you are serious. If you know who I am, you know me, and you know the person that I am, and you know that when I say I'm about to embark upon something, and you want to be a part of it, join me inbox me and ask me how you can be a part of it. Y'all, I love you guys, and I pray that your day is blessed. Blog Talk is ending now. My Monday morning motivational show is ending. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Tune back in next Monday. I'm here every Monday morning. And I would love for you guys to join me. So y'all have a great evening, a great day, a great evening, a great week. And I pray that this month is the best month for you. Have a good one. I love you guys.